Alright, so as before, I'm gonna run into the ship and just kind of remind myself, like, what are some things that we could get into that we haven't really explored much yet? Put that suit on now before I forget. Oh, and to encourage my forgetting, I'll have some water. So there's the sun station. Let's see some areas of this that we want to zoom in on a little bit. Literally right now, and then more figuratively in a moment. So we know there is the symbol on some of them that shows you, like, when there's just more information to glean there. I forget, is that this symbol? No, I think it's there's like an orange one. Yeah, this one. So there's more to explore in the Sunless City, which I think is what we were talking about last time, is like maybe that we'll go back there next time.
1, 2, 3.
What's up, Chai Socks? I think we re-explored that last time, but couldn't quite figure out what to do with it. We're trying to find the ones where it's like, the game is telling us, like, you haven't gotten everything here. Oh, that's right, okay. There's more to explore at the Quantum Moon Locator, which was a simple enough, like, small enough area. I feel like that one, if there's more to explore there, maybe we'll be able to get it. I'm doing alright. Doing a little bit tired. There you go. A little bit tired from, last night I had a game night, which I was rather enjoying, but still disappointed that we didn't get quite as many people as we sometimes do. And I've been really hoping to play, I'm sure I've talked about it at least a little bit on this channel before, this game that I've got called 2 Rooms and a Boom. This really fun kind of party social deduction game, but it requires a lot of people before it really gets good, and we just didn't have the numbers. But stayed up pretty late with that, and then didn't sleep all that great. And then I've just been working all day on trying to get a YouTube video made, and not succeeding just yet. Still need to do a little bit more work on that. Okay, so I remember it was on one of the polls. Yeah, super fun game, but it's just my biggest complaint about it is that, unfortunately, in order to have that much fun, you gotta have just a buttload of people. Like, in order for it to take off, you really need at least, like, 12. I'm gonna park down here just to not block anything. Yeah, like, at least 12, and ideally even more than that. You really want there to be just a lot of activity where it's just, like, you can't... No one person in the room can really keep track of everything going on, like there's side conversations and stuff. I really love it from the times I've played it at, like, conventions. And the one time that we did have enough people that back in town was able to. This might be the area that I didn't explore, because I don't think I've ever been over here. And this might be considered the same location. So let's see. Church research notes, property of Church. Clearly the Nomai were making astronomical observations here. They chose an excellent spot. What's this big rotating device for? What was it the Nomai were observing? Well, I think we've solved that mystery largely, but... Possibly there's something special about the orange symbol on that device. How in the new astronaut's translator tool would be nice to have handy about now. Oh, 2 rooms? I mean, it's relatively simple as far as, like, the rules of it, but you can... There's so many roles that you can add a lot of complexity and, like, keep changing things up. Let's see if we can get this scroll in a little translator spot here. Yes, okay. Well, that's interesting. Also, have we ever read this? Hold on. Okay, I think we've definitely read this, but we have not yet read this scroll. Just in insert that. Okay. The quantum moon locator is functioning. We have markers for each of the places the moon goes. Oh! So maybe that's what that is. Is they mark... Okay, well, let's read the rest of it, rather than speculate. Anana, Burr, I just observed the quantum moon in orbit around Dark Bramble. Oh no, sorry to hear that, Jay. Hopefully you get out of whatever, like, bandwidth hole you're in. I added a marker for Dark Bramble. I thought the locator now accounted for all of the Phantom Moon's locations, but sometimes the locator can't tell where the moon is. Perhaps there's a problem with the device. It sounds like a crappy locator at that point. It's also possible there exists a sixth place in this star system to which the Phantom Moon travels. Okay. You have keen eyes, my friend. So this moon travels to a total of 5 locations, not 4. Wait. And apparently, potentially a 6th one. Because that was in response to Dark Bramble. That was that conversation, then this one continued. I dig it. Feeling just a little leg nuzzle. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's what I was missing from this location, but... So I'm curious. So they said, like, they marked the locations. Oh, there's one of these on both sides of this. That might just be, like, decoration, maybe? I'm not sure what they mean by, like, they marked the locations. Like, I know that there's certainly the, like, this thing will wind up pointing the location. Maybe it's these? But then they wound up with 2 more? I'm unclear. But we know this one always points to where it is. Yeah, good question. Let me know if it's not working for anybody. I mean, I've got green on my end, so it seems like it's just a local issue. But yeah, if it's not, I definitely want to try and take care of it. Whether that involves restarting the stream or whatever. Seems fixed. Okay, well, let us hope it stays that way. Oh, and as always, I usually mentioned this earlier, but the rules around here are simple since this is my first time. If you are also observing this game for the first time, if you don't know the right answers, you are more than welcome to chime in with ideas and suggestions. The only time you're not allowed to do that is if you have played the game before and thus actually know what I should be doing. Then please keep it to yourself. But if you're a noob like me, feel free. This is our collective first playthrough. I say that largely because you're never going to get a chance to play this game for the first time again, because I'm ruining it for you. So you might as well get to enjoy it the same way I am. Okay, so yeah, we finished that one up. But 6th location. So I wonder how we could find that then. Because presumably, when it's at this 6th location, it wouldn't appear on the... Hold on. Let's consider places it could possibly go. I'm gonna go back to that thing, and we're gonna note down, like, where does the quantum moon appear? Like, near what planets? And then we can find out what's missing, and maybe wait there and keep looking away from the moon. Oh, I went the wrong way. We'll wait there, keep looking away from the moon until it comes back, and then maybe we'll just get lucky, and it'll show up in a new place. And maybe that'll have some kind of significance that's... Like, I'm not really sure why it would matter where the moon is next, like, what they're next to. So let's see, we've got one... That's, what, Giant's Deep... Timber Hearth... what's in this direction? What these various planets. So yeah, there was Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, Brittle Hollow looks like what it was pointed at that other time. How many planets are there? So we've got where we are now, Timber Hearth, Brittle Hollow, Giant's Deep, and Dark Bramble. So those are presumably the 4 locations, but then there was like a 5th location that was possible. And then potentially even a 6th. So, like, maybe sometimes the moon is right by the Hourglass Twins, and maybe sometimes it's out by the Interloper? Or even... What in the hell is that? It's, like, so prominently on the map. Hold on. I want to see if I can get there in time. We're heading to the Interloper. Because it looks like it's going to pass by this, like, mysterious map spot. Go, 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 go. Maybe these things are nothing, but it's just not sure what counts as what. What's a mystery and what is just like, it's just a weird thing in the game. Oh, is that the satellite that we've run into before? The mapping satellite? Or no, that looks like... That looks like more than just a satellite. We got a... What in the hell is this? Is that the white hole, presumably? Or we would exit if we go inside the black hole. So we can only see it like eclipsed against the sun. What in the hell are you? I must enter you. With giant steep, really? Wait, that's it? Oh, boring. Made this whole grand mystery out of it, and that was just giant steep. And then I think this thing is indeed just the mapping satellite. I'm gonna check it out just to be certain. But I think, unfortunately, that's all that was. I've gotten so used to being able to just like target something and then move according to like what the lines are. This I have to just kind of guess a little bit more. That don't look like no satellite to me. That looks a little bit kookier than just a mapping satellite. And I can't target it. Wonder if I can... We got a Nomai there. I should definitely investigate. I'm trying to slow down. Okay. Go. I finally have something I can target so I can, like, get myself balanced with it all. So I'm approaching it. We're gonna get out, we're gonna investigate that Nomai and all the other stuff around there. Just easy does it. This might be close enough, honestly. I don't want to run into anything. Just get into like 500 meters. Oh man, you know what I saw earlier this week? That I've heard so much hype behind, but now I can fully back it up and say like, yeah, that hype is deserved. Everything Everywhere All at Once. I saw that in theaters earlier this week, and good lord. I didn't know too much going in, like I knew basically nothing other than like a one-sentence description of the plot. And like, it was so great to go in knowing that little because it kept surprising me just over and over again, just the way things would change. And oh, that's not a Nomai. What are you? You're all kinds of weird. Alright, so we got some like gravity stuff. Never heard of it. So yeah, that like the one sentence rough description of like what I knew going in was like, it is a like a film that had something to do with like multiversal travel, and it's otherwise like kind of a comedy. That's about it. That's about all I knew, and like if you go in with that, like, it may take a little time to get situated, but I promise you that film is going to keep surprising you and keep just doing unexpected things, going all over the place, shifting genres, and, like, it's fucking fantastic. I had heard so many great things about it before I saw it, and, like, they're just all deserved. Highly recommend it. It just does all kind of things I've just never seen in a movie before. And ooh, there's a door to open. One thing that I didn't know about it when I saw it that is super impressive is that, like, apparently all of the VFX in the movie were done by, like, I think like 9 people, including the director. That, like, just all a bunch of people that self-taught on YouTube videos. And, like, you would never know it to look at it. It looks great. Or at least, to the untrained non-VFX person eye, you would never know. But it was a fun little companion piece to having also recently seen, you know, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And then I see this other take on multiversal travel. Okay, so what do we have going on in this environment? Yeah, I see that you do. It is unique, and if you like kung fu movies, it'll definitely do that for you. Wait, that's just a random spot to drop it. Can I find, like, a proper drop spot? I don't see one in here. I might have to just take it along with me, or maybe down below. Okay, well, before we do that, let's take a look at all this stuff. Yeah, like, I'd be more specific about it. You do like old kung fu movies. Well, that is at least one of the genres that it is, so you'd like that part. But, like, a little bit comedic. More than a little bit comedic. And yeah, I don't want to say too much because I truly enjoyed how little I knew going in. Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, I didn't, don't worry, you aren't the first. Oh, I guess I've been here before then, because, yeah, this is the White Hole Station. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Yeah, okay, we did that. Right. None of this is new, unfortunately. Right, you do it at the time of alignment. Yeah. Which means I know that we've looked at that stone before. I'm going to look at it again, just in case it reminds me of anything that I want to keep in mind. Forgotten all about this whole, like, setup. It's been so long since we've been in here. A long time since I've seen a good movie, to be honest. Well, obviously everybody has different tastes, but it's the best movie I've seen in a while. It's certainly the most, the one that's made me think the most, as far as, like, not necessarily like it's a really heady movie specifically, though I'm not saying it isn't. Hey, what's up, Colonel? More just, it left an impact. Okay, 3 days till the big 6-0, as in, like, turning 60? Really? Certainly not me. Let's see. Oh, that's 60. I was like, there's no way you're 60. If you are, you look great for 60. But gotcha. Yeah. That'll be a cool one. Yeah, 5 straight years. That's a big one. Alright, so we're back on Brittle Hollow. Is there another? Yeah. Well, that was where we were talking about going back to anyway. Also, have we ever been specifically to Hollow's Lantern? I guess I can't really... You're right? Yeah. I don't know if we've ever specifically been to the Lantern before. And unfortunately, I don't have my ship with me anymore. Which means... I could rest until the next cycle. Or I could just explore what I can here. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna wind up seeing basically the same shit that I've seen in the past. But with less fuel to do it. Wait, is it much like its violent friend? So, Hollow's lantern is some kind of like companion to the moon. This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eyes. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. So if maybe Hollow's lantern is like the 6th location we were discovering. Gonna shift over a little bit here. Be a little bit more centered. Less just cut off like that. This moon circles the planet up here random. It seems to travel as it likes. Okay. Comment your eyes. How did you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis it could be shit. Yeah. Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. That's John Lennon's far less successful song. Imagine 2 volcanic moons. There'd be none of us left. There can exist too much lava. Before we test this null hypothesis, imagine all the volcanoes. So what's this most show? Okay, so that's something I'll want to check out. Once I have a ship again, I want to see if we can get the Phantom Moon and Hollow's like when it's around Hollow's lantern. And then visit and see, like, are they truly companions in some sense? Like, what do they mean by that? Ooh, my light is getting pretty weak. Like, that's it on. It's a huge difference, let me tell you. Kind of indeed want to see, like, I think it's only by a campfire that you can just rest until the next cycle. Oh good, I've got like no fuel. I could, as always, just kill myself, but so oddly enough, jumping into that black hole won't do it. No, I missed my shot. Here comes the black hole. Oh, which I guess will bring me back towards my ship, so that's helpful. Yeah, there you are. Ship! You're only about 1 kilometer off. Come here, buddy. Nope. Oh, shit. Now I'm using oxygen as my propellant. 3 minutes of oxygen, or not if I use it to propel myself. It won't be 3 minutes. Come on, it's getting farther away. I gotta make up that delta V. 60 seconds. Okay. I'm at least now very slowly approaching it. I need to be super careful. Shit. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna choke out in space. Used up my oxygen too quickly, trying to get to my ship, but that's okay because I wanted to restart the timeline anyway. So, cheers. All right. So this time, the plan. I'm gonna go straight to. We're gonna go to the Ember Twins and see if we can keep looking away from the Quantum Moon until it joins at Brittle Hollow, ideally near Hollow's lantern. See if we can get them in the same place. I don't know, something is telling me that there's a significance to that, being told that, like, they're, like, companions. And if not, at least we'll finally check out Hollow's lantern and get to not just imagine the volcanoes. Also, a real quick check-in on just the log updates. Did I get anything? I guess not since I checked last time. Let's just see everything we know about the moon real quick. Right. Right, there's the rule of the sixth location. We keep hearing about this sixth location. It's inscribed next to a mural of the tower hanging above a black hole. Okay. So the black hole seems to be the sixth location then. So maybe there's a way we can get the quantum moon next to the black hole. Or maybe it's in, like, maybe it's sometimes inside of it. Okay, so hold on. Maybe then, because when we fall into the black hole from the outside, we transport to the white hole. Maybe if the quantum moon sometimes disappears inside the black hole, if there's some way that we could get the quantum moon, if we like look away from it and travel with it to the inside of the black hole, then maybe there's like an inside that we could check out. Like, I don't know how to possibly pull that off, but I feel like that's maybe how it all twists together. But I think in order to do that, we're gonna have to know more about this, you know, Tower of Quantum Knowledge and stuff. It's, yeah, it's a very binary thing. Okay, hold useful knowledge for Nomai embarking on their first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. Right. Yeah, okay. Especially when it's, you know, non-realistic space stuff. Then it gets really confusing. Actually, probably less so than the real stuff, honestly. Okay. As I recall, we knew of this tower, but we couldn't get inside yet. Okay, right. So, as far as the moon traveling to the sixth location, we knew that if you stand on the Wandering Rock when another Nomai's lantern died, when they relit the lantern, Coleus and the rock were both gone. So maybe we go to the moon, we turn out our lights while standing on it, we make it move to a new location, be in complete darkness, and then maybe we can get inside this sixth okay. I've got a new idea. Like, we're gonna try doing that instead, rather than worrying about Hollow's lantern and all of that stuff. Wait. Oh shit. Well, there's the moon right there. Just do it right away. Keep our eye on that sucker. Okay, so we want to get at the south pole of it. And importantly, we need to have a picture up. Alright, we've got our picture. So we're still looking at the moon. It's not going to disappear. It's them's the rules. Yep, okay. We're inside the moon. Luna. So right now, unable to pinpoint location. Okay, fair enough. We need to find a spot on this moon. That's right, those disappear if you stop looking at them. We need to find a spot on this moon where we can get in complete darkness. Because right now, like, we have too much light. But if we're inside here, can we seal ourselves off, maybe? This looks pretty dark. Not dark enough, though. But if we close ourselves in... Here we go. Complete darkness. We're no longer observing our surroundings. So maybe the moon has traveled to a new location. So where are we? I think we want to keep doing that until this moon's location... Because these are the 6 locations, right? I think we want to get to that 6th one, which looks like the black hole. So let's try this again. And we'll see if this moved. Yep, okay. So now the moon is outside of the sun station? I'm not sure which one that is. Some kind of orbital station. I feel smart, though. There we go. Look at this. Okay. So now we're at the 6th location, presumably the black hole. I feel like I actually solved a stupid puzzle. Is anything different about this? Is something open? Oh my god. We can't get out. We can't get out. Drums. Drums in the deep. Well then shit. So what do I do then? How can I... So I'm locked in here. And obviously I can just make it go somewhere else, but like... Maybe if I don't look at this thing, it'll... Maybe it's quantum too, and it'll go away when I'm not looking at it. Let's see. Not quite. But weird. So we're... Is there any way to get out of here this way? No. Not that I can see. And I don't remember these having anything that helped. It was just... You have recalled the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule of quantum entanglement. Which I think was the... I think that was the how we transported here. And then... Oops. Recall the rule of the 6th location. Now, unfortunately, we don't know the rule of it. We just know there is a 6th location. So I wonder if maybe there's something I have to do with this 6th location first to make it possible? Well, let's move this to another location. Alright, got too much light in here. So now we're at, what, Giant Steep? We're probably not in it, we're just around it. Oh, actually... Weird. Okay, so this moon is very different depending on what you're next to. Okay. It does take on the qualities of what it's near. Because this, indeed, is a lot like Giant Steep. But let's explore it at these different locations. We got something completely new to check out now. We've always apparently been at the moon when it's at basically the same spot, so it's always looked the same. Now we have something to explore. There's one of them tornadoes, and I don't want to go inside because I'll get ejected off this planet and then we'll have to do all of this all over again. I expect, anyway. Now, it's not a very large moon. Oh, wait a minute. The tower can move to different locations. So now that it's in this spot, maybe if the tower's in the right spot, we won't get blocked by that rock at the 6th location. Let's try this again. Nope, that's location 1. Location 6, let's see. Again, we're blocked, but there still might be more spots for the tower. I'm not certain. I think it hops back and forth between more than one. But let's see where we get to next. Giant Steep? No. Timberhearth. I think we've explored that. That seems boring. Let's try a different one. Right, we're back at Giant Steep, so let's continue checking out what the moon is like there. We've got at least a little bit more to explore. Probably not much, honestly. I imagine for the most part these moons are just like open terrain that looks kind of like the thing that they're surrounding. Which means I'll be curious what it's like around that location 1, which was like a satellite or something. Like, what is the moon gonna be like when it's near a satellite? Nope, nope, stay on, stay on, stay on. Okay. Don't get too high up. Don't make the moon disappear. What in the hell are you? I think I've been inside before, but what are you? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I've been inside this. Right, this is the old ship. Okay, well, no matter what, I'm already satisfied that we've definitely solved some new stuff that I hadn't known before. We've got a piece of the puzzle. No, 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 no! Don't shut me out. Where are we? I shouldn't have done that. Alright, take me back. Take me back to the quantum moon. Please? Shite. That was presumably inside of Hollow's Land. My scout is still just traveling through the cosmos, trying so hard to be a diligent scout here. Scout, come back to me. You've done your duty. What in the hell? I think I done fuck it up. I want to go back. I was worried about playing with dealy-doos for that exact reason. Hey, what's up, Genius? Welcome back. It's like, I'm gonna wind up off this moon and I'll have to redo everything. I guess we're gonna explore Brittle Hollow, and then hopefully next time we'll do a little bit more moon shenanigans. Moonanigans. Not to be confused with cows getting up to no good. Oh man, so I've seen a lot of people playing with this like DALL-E mini AI thing lately. I don't know if any of you have done it or know what I'm talking about, but like you basically type in some text and this AI tries to generate a picture that looks like it. I was fucking around with it yesterday, and the first thing I had it make for me was 2 cows making sweet, passionate love, and good lord, were the results like nightmare-inducing. Basically the same, like, so many things that I type in are just like the cause of nightmares. Like, I also tried typing in just a human being, and like literally, hold on, let me see if I can pull this up real quick. All the results were just so nightmarish. I know I sent them to FMP yesterday, so I've got them there. So first off, here was let's see how we're gonna do this. Here was 2 cows making sweet, passionate love. As you see, it tends to like trying to combine these cows into one horrifying nightmare creature. They've been enjoined over the course of their coitus or cowtus, I suppose. And then I had all right, one sec, just to make sure I don't show any parts of our private conversations, just the thing. So this is what pulled up when I had the AI create just... The prompt was, a human being. That's it. Alright, you ready for this? This is what the AI thinks a human being is. I'm terrified. Like, what the hell? Why are they all so sinister? I had nothing that I searched, like, no part of that prompt has any kind of sinister quality to it or darkness. But apparently, that's a human being. Anyway, back to Outer Wilds. Yes, there is a partly open showcase back there. I used it briefly, not all that long ago, but very briefly. I wouldn't get your hopes up or anything, though. You never know. Shit. No! Fuck, how do I get into that thing? How do I need to launch myself high enough? Damn it. Set me back. At some point, no doubt. Come back. Ugh. Okay. What do we got? Oh, wait, that's just the thing that takes us out of the black hole, presumably. That'll work. You know, as long as it's an appreciative listener, that's all that really counts. What in the hell are you? Of course fuel levels are critical. Why wouldn't they be? Just always. What are you? There's like a... I swear I saw a thing inside. Like when you look through the crack? Yeah. Oh, maybe that was just a glimmer. It looks like maybe there is something on the inside of this little molten blob of whatever. Can I touch you? It didn't like that. I should have waited for a response. No touching. Alright, time to use up all my oxygen. And then die in space again. Seriously, that's about as bad of a touch as I've ever seen. Explosively bad touch. Okay, I'm kind of excited about that because, again, that means I'll be able to get back to the quantum moon to explore more of this mystery of, like, maybe there's a way to get this 6th location to work. And if not, can we at least find out a little bit more about the moon's properties when it's near other locations? Like, again, I'm curious about location number 1, the, like, satellite one, how the moon would change to be like that. And all kinds of things. We have science to do. By which I mean horrible ideas that will no doubt lead to my death. You know, a portal idea of science. Anything update on here? I guess not. We've got a piece of it. Just maybe the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Yeah, I guess we really do need to get inside because it is useful knowledge for Nomai embarking on their first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. And as I recall, the problem was we couldn't get inside from the equator. We had to get in through the undercity of Brittle Hollow. We don't know how to do that. Ow. Sorry, windshield. That was a bit of a rough beginning. I'm sure it's not going to get much better. Okay. It's giant steep. I want... That's... Adel Rock. You know, have we ever been to the Adel Rock? I'm not confident we have. It seems it's right there. Let's check it out. Maybe we have, and I'm just completely misremembering. It's a really small thing. We should be able to check it out pretty quick. Okay. And then it'll give me an opportunity to repair the windshield while I'm out here. Let's just do that now before I forget. Whoa, there's not a lot of gravity here. Okay. There is 0.3% gravity. It will not take a lot of propulsion to go to, like, Oh, the Places You'll Go is a very popular book here. It will buff out. I've got the right buffing tools. I know a bit of buffery. That's why the stream is always buffering. What do we have here? Hello, Esker. Ah, hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. A long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. What was that you whistling? Probably. Or actually, definitely. The other travelers carry instruments, so they don't bother whistling. You can pick up their music with the signal scope, you know. The best spot for that is the North Pole. Great perception. North Pole is marked in red on your minimap, but the Adel Rock is a pretty small moon, really. Just go north. You can't miss it. Don't go! I mean, anything else you wanted to ask? Other travels come by? The Lunar Outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabro's Gabro. You know how Ryback feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go! It's a little lonely. I'm in touch with ground control. Thornfells and Gaussen, mostly. And they radio up to chat now and then. When ground control forgets I'm up here, and they usually do, I launch my little scout at the village. You spy on us? What? No, it's not spying. It's one-way communication. That none of the villagers know about. Because I've never told them. Very funny. Oh, stars above, you're serious, aren't you? That's just depressing. Welcome to Lunar Outpost, which apparently the space program doesn't bother to teach anyone anymore. When we first started Outer Wilds, travelers used to bring their ships here all the time for repairs. Oh, damn it, so I didn't have to buff it out myself? Our spacefaring technology has improved loads since then, but the older ships tended to, fall apart a lot. Like, more than they do now. Using the outpost cut down on the number of launches and landings taking place in the village, and also the number of fires. Nowadays, though, it's mostly just me up here raising saplings from Timber Hearth and keeping an eye on things. Alright. Talk to you later. Check out his house. See if there's doings inside. I guess not. Guess we haven't. No, we have gone inside buildings in Timber Hearth. But no, like, no opening doors. Okay. Well, that's the Adel Rock. I guess its main purpose is indeed just having a good spot to pick up on everybody's music, which I think we've already done that. But I'll check out the North Pole just in case of something better. I know we have been here. 'Cause I remember this spot. And his conversation did seem vaguely familiar. This is the problem with waiting so long between playing. You just forget everything. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to go down that road now. Yeah. Yeah, alright. We did all of that stuff, and back to the ship, I guess. Now, time for some moon. Ooh, hold on now. We've probably done this too, but what is going on at this place? Can we change you? Or I guess we can at least see what that is. They're not lining up. So whatever that is, it's in like it's multiple locations at once or something? It won't settle. Okay, we'll settle down. It's okay. It's okay. I understand. What are you? Is that the sun? Yeah, it looks like that's the symbol for the sun. And then we have Giant Steep and Brittle Hollow. And then, yeah, some kind of... It won't settle. I'm sure we've been down here before too, and I just don't remember what is down here. A lot of scrolls and stuff on the wall. Okay, wow. I've seen this ruin in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of nomad locator. Point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try and find something specific. Not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow. So I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep. Just gonna get back in the old ship and take off. Totally safe. Oh, right. I guess this is all church stuff. Or Ryback, or whatever the fuck it is. That dude. That traveler. I know I've done all this before. But I could probably use the reminder. Okay, is available. Built in the house this proposed locator. So it's like everybody's got a locator. So everything here seems to be pointing me towards go to Brittle Hollow South Pole. The eye, okay, so maybe that was the eye I was trying to find. I can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant Steep. Or no, that is the eye. Okay, I get it. However, there we go. I asked the eye signal locator to follow the eye's signal. The device indicates, yeah, agreed. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again tomorrow. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated after all. It saddens me to posit this, my friends, but I believe the locator cannot detect the eye's signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Yeah, this is all seeming reminiscent now. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope. Don't lose hope, Kasapa. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Stop calling out its signal. Okay. So, let's follow what it's telling us to do then, and head to the South Pole of Brittle Hollow to see what's there. I'm sure, if I remember, it's what, like the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, but we just can't actually get inside right now or something. Nope, down you go, into the ship. Okay. Back to Brittle Hollow. Oh no, apparently my autopilot is damaged. Whatever will I do? I guess I just won't be able to autopilot to things. Curses. There you are. I'll be back for you, Moon. You Moon who's already gone. Alright, I'm gonna have to start slowing down. I'm approaching it pretty hot. Let's just veer to the side to avoid that issue. Come back at you. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Come back around. So the South Pole. Not sure which one is north and which one is south, but if we land, we can get the we can find out. I think this is the North Pole. Another pretty low gravity planet. Nope, I guess we are indeed at the South Pole. So that was... So they've been referring to me to the observatory. This is all stuff I've done before, but I need that reminder of how it all connects. And I can look through all the logs and everything, but it's just too many pieces of information at once. I just need to kind of get there on my own again. So this was the observatory that I was not able to then get inside because I was going to need to go in from under the city, right? I think that's what this is about to tell me. Right, there are paths below the surface. I'm going to head north to the ruins on the equator to try and find a way down. Yeah. Okay. So with that in mind, see if there's anything in the ship, like to refuel or something. Not that I'm far from my ship, but doesn't look like it. Okay. So he went directly north to the equator, try and find a way in. We're going to follow that footstep. Looks like we're basically at the equator here. Okay, and that brings us to this village with the trees. I wish I could... So that's like one of those gravity things. If I took that with me, I could like have gravity be wherever I wanted it, presumably. I wish I could pick that up. Let's light this fire. The journey here from the South Pole has been, I'm gonna go with harrowing because of the, all the meteors. But hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see. Poked around a little, and there's some sort of old know-my path that starts across from my campsite. Inside the ruined building with trees growing out of it. Okay. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it lands. Okay, well, we're going to continue just following in his footsteps, because seems like the right call. Alright, so he said the ruined building with the trees growing out of it. There's a path down inside of that. There is ghost matter nearby. Okay, that's this one. I guess we just have to get inside. Stop it, meteor. Okay. Path downward. I don't think we've taken this exact route before. I think we've come in through different means, though I'm not certain. Maybe I've done it before. I don't remember anything. You know, you wait a week between playing and you spend enough time drinking while you are playing. I'm sorry. Rock, come back. You had writing on it. What did it say? Face up so I can read you. Okay, cool. You're back. Gravity Crystal Workshop above 140 meters. Okay. So the place I came from is the Gravity Crystal Workshop. I gotcha. So here's our map. I think that's maybe... because that's the observatory down there. I'm going to assume maybe this is a UR here. So we're going to want to go to one of these two things to then go to the observatory. So what does this say? The Hanging City. Just north. Alright, what else do we have? So I could head down there. Gravity cannon, east 400 meters. Does any of this look like a representation of a gravity cannon? Like, I know I've seen these drawings before, and I don't know, I don't yet have good names for what they represent. Other than indeed, like, that is clearly the observatory. But I'm guessing, like, one of these is like the Tower of Quantum Knowledge or something? And this looks like what I've seen on... what was it? One of the, like, Ash Twin, I think? On the right looks like it maybe be a cannon. Maybe. I think it was something on Ash Twin. Like, I think these are from different planets. I'm not sure. So this way is the Hanging City. Oh, shit. Almost went off that platform. Alright, I probably should not just be using fuel willy-nilly like that just because I can. It's faster, but I'm gonna need it. Can't count on being able to refuel. And I don't want to start using my oxygen. Not this early on in the run. I'll do that later, I'm sure. So that's a way we can go down. I just want to know... I guess we're in the Hanging City now. So what are these? What do they translate to? Black Hole Forge District. High Shrine District. Meltwater District. And School District. really need any of those. And I know I've been here before. I remember that. So that's which one? Meltwater. Like, I guess I would want to go to the Eye Shrine District. Maybe. Black Hole Forge controls. And that is interesting. Alright, are there any helpful writings here? I should be able to obtain it. I mean, some accompanying scrolls for this. And here they are. Or one of them, anyway. Let's see if this one has an answer. So one solution, or two solution. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. This is the safest path for our clan. The safest path, the best one. Our goal is worth the risk. Is it, though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Let me switch out that battery. I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. So maybe I do want to go into the Forge controls and see what I can accomplish there. So hold on, I'm switching out batteries on the charger. Okay, there we go. Abandoning the vessel's warp core in its casing means losing valuable knowledge. This is true, however, it's knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the design for such a powerful core, or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anana, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting similar cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anana explained many of his designs to me. Okay. See if I can find the other scroll to get the, like, solution 1. Still considering if I want to go down some of the other paths from before rather than going to the Hanging City. Solution 1, we could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There's no guaranteed reward for this risk. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. This would require a return to Dark Bramble Plume. Dark Bramble Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perished there. Yeah, given what we know about Dark Bramble, I can see why they would. Many good Nomai were eaten by giant space fish there. My mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Emperor Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. What Melore and I learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish. I mean, we kind of managed to do that anyway. Our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. So, looks like there was a way that I could have, like, more easily gotten through that situation, but then I got through anyway. So I don't know if it's really worth my time to go back there and find out now. Like, maybe if I'm back on Ember Twin anyway. Eventually, I'm sure I'll do it, but for now, it doesn't seem worth my while. Okay, so I want to get... down to the other side of the planet, because I want to get inside the observatory. I think. I wish I could... Man, I wish I had access to my ship's files here to just, like, reread a little bit about what it said about, you know, how we got in... the supposed way to get inside the observatory. This is the black hole forge controls. Moved it up to maybe something on the surface is different if we were to go back up there. Because I've been to that spot on the surface, like just at the North Pole. Maybe now that that's there, something's like activated. What would be a good way? Maybe through there. I think that heads up. Go up anymore? Yes. A little bit. Whoop. No, oh, stick around. Whoop, whoop. Careful. Careful. I feel like there's definitely a better way to do this. At least I got some oxygen back. Okay, I need to stop just using my fuel. I don't have much to spare. It's gonna get Ed up real quick. Okay, there's a tube that heads upwards over there. If I can just reach it. Oh! Well, okay, I'm inside at least, but let me try that again. Okay. Need to remember, there's just not that much gravity. I can reach some pretty high heights. Oh, well, that tube just gets me to there. I remember exploring here like one of the first times I went into Brittle Hollow. I don't remember if I've read any of that crap, though. So I'm gonna see... I probably did, but let's just take another look. What is the eye of the universe? It's a good question. The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. What? Oh, there we go. That's just the game bugging out. Perhaps it's a cosmic library. Be cool. How can the eye be older than the universe itself? Well, if there's time loops, suppose it is a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we don't yet know. Or maybe the signal of the eye's attempt at expressing itself. Of note, from the signal, we are able to determine the eye's approximate age. Right? Yeah, it's Sauron. Or perhaps it's a lack of age. Alright, I must have read all this before because it's not updating my log. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. Oh, I'm about to go away. What we know is the source of the signal, which is the eye of the universe. Oh, shit. The whispers of doom were coming. Well, shit. So I didn't get a chance to see if maybe up above anything changed when I did the black hole fortune. There's just so many things to try. And so little time to do it. I really need to be dedicated to just a task. So I'm going to go back to Brittle Hollow. I'm going to go into the Undercity. I'm going to do all the things, answer from the same perspective. I'm going to raise the forge controls and then go back and see if I can see if anything changes on top. That is the goal of this go-around. We're going to stick by it, not get distracted by things that come up. There's no history of that ever happening, so I don't know why I would even be worried about it. We're going to accomplish a specific task after I update my log, or look at the updates to my log, of which there aren't. Okay. Other things to think about. There was still the, like, potential to go into the Ember Twin Anglerfish Cave or whatever to find out the proper way to avoid anglerfish. Not doing it yet, but it's something to try and remember. Is like another thing to potentially check out. Even though I don't explicitly need it, who knows? Maybe I'll learn something that'll be applicable somewhere else as well. Okay, so we're just gonna go straight to the village on the equator. Well, hey, you know what? These are indeed looking like some of the drawings. Like that looks like that thing that I thought was on Ash Twin. That definitely looks like that. Okay, so those were locations. I see. Shit, I'm about to get distracted. Because I want to investigate this thing. Don't worry. I promised I wouldn't get distracted. So that was a guarantee that I would. What's going on in here? Real quick. I'm sure it won't take long. It's probably a place I've even been inside before. Oh yeah, okay, I remember that. I remember the broken platform there. Yeah. Okay. Been inside that before. And then what does it look like down below? That spot. Focus on the task. I know, I need to. It'll be real quick. Real quick. You won't even know what's happening. At the shuttle, I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. It's exciting, you're almost ready, but there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower is on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. Oh, I do want to know that tower so badly. The path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. My gratitude for the directions, Bells. I'll see you soon. I have to do it! I want to go to this goddamn tower. The rest has been guessing. We're going west. Follow the path west. Okay, I'm gonna follow it in my ship just to save some time. So wait. Which way is west? Fuck, maybe I do need to do it on foot just so that I don't lose track. The opposite direction. I was about to go east. It said follow the path west. I want to see if there is indeed a path. I know, I just... I need to know. I've been wanting that... Oh shit. That don't look like no path. But the Tower of Quantum Knowledge! This is why it's gonna take me like 600 hours to beat this game. Because I just can't focus on one task at a time. It's all too intriguing. But if I don't see a good path west... Now this is east. Let's try actually looking west. That could help. I was looking for a, what, crossroads, it said? I was looking for a something. Let's read it again. Yes. Follow the path west to the crossroads. You can reach the tower from there. This is generally heading west, kind of. But again, I'd be hard-pressed to call this a path. My words mean nothing. We all know this. Not when there's a tower of quantum knowledge. It's like you don't understand. How can you deny those words? It's like all of my favorite ones. Man. Need to meet them at the crossroads. Alright, we're not heading especially west anymore. What in the hell are you? And of course, what's gonna happen, we're gonna get to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge and it's just gonna be like, huh, I don't understand any of this. Alright, cool, moving on. And that's assuming, of course, we get there. Southern Observatory. Which is where I actually wanted to go so long ago. Crossroads? Or Tower of Quantum Knowledge? Crossroads, okay. Let's follow the path. Now we have an actual thing that I would call a path. Well, we did. Where is my path? Do I need to cross here, maybe? I'm still heading west. This place is in need of some infrastructure repair. These roads are crumbling. Who would have thought in a place like Brittle Hollow? I see blue. Blue is an intrigue color. Okay. Okay. Let's head up. I'm gonna assume this is Crossroads slash Tower of Quantum Knowledge or something I like. Oh, you know what? That is... I should be going down, because that is the end of the ride. Nope, that's going into the black hole! Fuck! Fuck, 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 fuck! Wait, I managed to... It's not going to the black hole. What the hell? For some reason I thought it was for a second. I don't know. I could have sworn I saw it just going straight into the black hole. It's the human experience to abandon your task for the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. It's just, it's what we all live for. Well, that was deeply unpleasant. I made it this far, though. Guess that's the part to focus on, and not how I'll eventually have to get back up that path. But wow, this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here, and east is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. And another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good since I used up a lot of my supplies screaming down during the trip down from the surface. As soon as I stop dry heaving, I'm going to head farther down below so I can refill my tank. Okay. Is this indeed that spot that we were at last time? Did we just, like... It is. This is where we were all along last time. So good news! Look who's back on the right path, accidentally. See, I've been focused this whole time. Whole time. I've been, focusing on what matters. Very intentionally. Who put tracks in space? Oh shit. Right. Oxygen. I did not go nearly forward enough. Shit, 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 shit. Well, there's the black hole finish thing. Ow. Ow. Dead. Okay. This time, I solemnly swear, no distractions. Just the one thing that I said this run was going to be about. Nothing will pull me off course. I don't care if it's the tower of, you know, utterly mind-blowing orgasms. We're gonna stay on course. We're going to do the thing. Oh, if there's a tower of utterly mind-blowing orgasms, that may be worth more than keeping my word. Yeah, you'll take the or. Okay, as long as somebody's got it covered. Hollow, here we come, but not in that sense. Because we haven't found the tower yet. Okay. So we go to the village, we do the thing, we follow down the route to the crossroads. I want to know what the hell that thing is, but I made a promise. And this time I might actually keep it. But next time, if there's extra... If we wind up with still more time or something, I'm going to want to see what that whole thing is. Is that the spot? There's a lot of it... There's actually a lot of places on Brittle Hollow that are pretty intriguing. No, that's somewhere else too. I need to find that village. Here we go. Here's the village. Okay. Okay, it's over there. Inside, head down. We're staying the course. And look where we are, right back here. All right. Right, that was the down below where I guess he got some oxygen. But that's not our goal today. Our goal is to get to the black hole forge, turn it on, get back up to the surface, and check out what's different at that spot. We got plenty of time to do it. As long as I don't see anything intriguing in a game all about exploration and intrigue. We should be fine. Right, those are the controls. Alright. Power this sucker on. Let's head back up. Usually I'd be chastising myself for using all this fuel, but I'm heading right back to the ship and I should be okay. So I'll take the speed. Yep, up you go. A little harder to do it on the way up because of angles like that, but there we are. Back up. Let's head into the ship. And get to the North Pole of the planet. Yeah, fuck off, Ghost Matter. We're fine. Alright. Refuel. Let's fly over there. Don't tempt me, Frodo. Even you typing those words does have me intrigued. Don't tempt me, Frodo. That is the South Pole. It was the wrong pole. It was the other end of the planet. Okay, so the hypothesis is something is changed here now that we have moved the black hole forge up into position. Let us test this hypothesis. Because I remember seeing this symbol down below, like we're in the spot. That looks... I mean, it's powered to do something, but I don't know... Honestly, that might have been like that before. I can't remember. Let's keep looking around. Right, the Hanging City is below. This is all about the, right, getting there earlier than they left. Everything here looks the same as far as I recall. Nothing is standing out. It's just like, ah, yes, now I can do this. Like, I'm pretty sure, I think even that white pulse that I was looking at, I think that was maybe just the way it always was. But let's check out up here, maybe. It's nearby. Does anyone observe the phantom moon that sometimes creeps in the night? Oh, is this just this whole thing? Yeah, okay, I've read all of that. So, okay. What we got here? Ow. But I'm not clear on what has changed as a result of our meddling. Like, this could be one of those things that, like, it's a warp pad that it's only when it, is aligned with something. And again, I'm not confident in whether that's always been online or not. Well, I've stuck by my plan, but I'm finding myself at a bit of a loss, which means it's time for me to get sidetracked and do a different thing. So there's that tower that I was talking about that was really intriguing to me. Not the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, though that one is too. But there's that one around the equator that I don't know if I've been to, and it looks real cool, like. It was you. I've probably been here too, but... Boy, that sure do look like an intriguing place. So colorful and structural. There's the entrance that I'm sure I can't get inside. So let's get up above. I'm getting more and more confident that I've totally been in here before. This seems very familiar. Yeah, okay. This whole stream is just going to be a reminder of like, hey, remember when we explored this place? This is what that looked like. And the answer to me will always be no, I don't remember. So might as well get a reminder of what are the lessons we're supposed to have learned from here. You know, it's not the drinking. It does make it hard to, a little bit harder to focus and retain all that information. A lot of these, like, specifics of... Oh, shit. This is not a safe place to be. You must not slip. I mustn't. Safer than we... Okay. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Sure. Ship log update. Wait, have I not been all the way down here then? Or at least not been here with enough time to read the... Now that's a symbol I want to know more about. I believe that's the symbol for the sun. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here's everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal is older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No my clan has ever encountered anything like it. How can anything in this universe be older than the universe itself? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. Sure. The signal looked like an eye, round, with a circle at the center, much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. So that is the symbol of the eye of the universe. Let's see what else we can find here. Anytime the game like updates my log, it feels like, oh yeah, I got a new clue or something. Even though it's just like, well, I mean, I don't know how much I as the player really know what to do with, but... My brother wasn't in Escape Pod 1 with us. Was he in Pod 2 or Pod 3? Was he able to board an Escape Pod at all? We sacrificed too much arriving here. I will not allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Okay. Some more writing over here. Oh, and some more drawing. Okay. So the Eye of the Universe sent a signal to the Nomite vessel that was then caught in some kind of trap. Ooh. These are some really fucking intriguing drawings. I don't know exactly what's going on with them. There's like 3 things. One of them... Oh, those are the... Okay, so they're the escape pods. So it was being wrapped up in, like, something. Some kind of problem. So the Dark Bramble. It launched 3 escape pods. 1 ship was caught inside the Bramble. One of the escape pods was also caught there. 2 other escape pods landed on... one of them on Ash and Ember Twin. The other one on... Is that Brittle Hollow, maybe? And this is the, I'm not sure. On another place. Maybe the writing will tell me exactly that. I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, Anana and I checked before the warp, and the warp core and navigation systems were both well. I like how they describe the ship as well or unwell, like it's sick. Is the ship alive? We warped to follow that, or the vessel alive. We warped to follow that curious signal from the Eye of the Universe. Where we arrived was wrong. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Yeah, I assume that's the pod that was there. We're getting so many ship log updates now. So happy to have more fully explored this place. 3 minutes of auction. Well, there's a tree right there, so let's get that taken care of. Cool. You. We can hear the other escape pod's distress signals, which gives me hope. Foley, are you still here? I'm unsure how to survive in this place without you. I'm unsure how to be me without you. Ooh, oh my. How flirtatious. Okay. So that's like the hanging city. That's cool. Every once in a while, the black hole just ejects some like ejecta. Alright, is there more here that I haven't picked up on? Explored that mural and everything. Let us not fall like that. Or fall in any capacity. Right now is a bad time for falling. Heading out and across because we haven't been right. So we read all that. We have not been over to there. Whatever's going on with this nonsense. I could go down over there, but I'm so intrigued by the this direction. Given concerns about our settlement stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. Fair enough. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. agree. We're here because the Eye's signal called to us and we followed. If we are to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Bloom, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that is what we should do. Okay, so perhaps they moved up there. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. So, yeah, you've, I guess that was the wise point. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Looks like they're about to do that. Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. Okay, well, then let's indeed follow this path to their new settlement, where we can hopefully find out some more. Looks like we're about to have to make a bit of a transition here. Let's see if I can pull it off. You ready for this? Oh god. Shit. Ow. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I'm just gonna die out there. I need to find out a way to make that transition. We learned a lot on that, and I would like to go back, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I done really hurt myself. Where's this connect to again? The crossroads. Okay, well, if we... That's close. But we need it to be lined up. Oh, you know what this is? This was on... So this was on Brittle Hollow, but then it got ejected into space, which means now I have a way to actually explore this upper stuff, which I couldn't ordinarily get to. So I remember seeing it before and be like, huh, how do I get up there? Now I know. Come back when there's no gravity. So we can still learn something from here. Welcome, Solanum. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant Steep and are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. Sure it does. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many in our clan before me to the moon's sixth and most secret location. Yep, we figured that out. You'll be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon. But remember this final rule. This is the rule. Fine. Okay. To explore the sixth location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. So I was right. It is about where the shrine is. I need to make sure... Okay, so the north pole. It's very important. Be curious on your journey. Now we know enough to actually explore that moon. We were so close. I needed to... I should have tried again at a different location. Like, I almost inadvertently did it. But... not quite. But now we know. Guys, is this the Tower of Quantum Knowledge? It sure looks like a tower. And I know it came from, Brittle Hollow. And it's about the Quantum Moon. I think we accidentally the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. We found the Eternal Orgasm place. What do you have to say? If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you are almost prepared to set on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. Ooh, a lot there. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us. Those who, after the crash that brought them to the star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and on Ember Twin, with no communication between those two groups of survivors. These Nomai looked upward from two different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, that kept their curiosity alive during this long period of hardship. After the two divided groups were able to reunite, It became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we could discover how to make the journey. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. I feel like that's a, Okay, ship log. I feel like that's like a hint of something I have to do up there, and I don't know how to apply it just yet. Yeah, fuel level is indeed critical. Alright, well, we're probably gonna die here. It looks like the moon is currently outside the something. I don't even know which location that is. That the... It's at the 6th location, or it was, until I looked away. Yeah, I'm comfortable saying we accidentally into the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. That failure was more of a success than I realized. You know what? It's been a while. I need to add that one into the quote book. Oh, shit. Not this page. Sorry. That wasn't supposed to happen. Don't look at these AI drawings of a human being. Let's see. Hopefully that worked. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I don't know. You may not have been there for that, but yeah, the if you just type in a human being into an AI generator, the whichever one it's called, I forget. It came up with just horrifying drawings. Okay, so what was the quote again? Quote had that failure was more of a success than I realized. Quote 255. We've maxed out our if we get one more quote, it's gonna wrap back around to 0. Clearly that must be the last quote. I wonder if there was a way to get up there that wasn't just waiting until it's in space. But also, what else is out in space now? How much else has been ejected from Brittle Hollow? So we've got a real opportunity to, like, get to these places without the same problems. Other than, you know, not having fuel. That one was going the other way. Okay. Fuel is, I wish. Unfortunately. I've largely found this not to be the case. Trying to use as little as I can. Oh. And the problem is I can never just, like, walk on surfaces now. So it's constantly floating around and, like, trying to... Also, I think I'm out of, like, light battery or something, so I, like, can't see anything. I really wish I could just take off my helmet and just try this again. Okay, or I guess what I can do, let's just burn through that oxygen. Why wish when I can see to it that my reality comes true? Or I'll just smash my head against a rock. Can do that too. These are all valid options. And given our last failure, like, I'm no longer willing to just completely write out the idea of doing something stupid. Sometimes that leads us to our greatest success. So now, we know the secrets of the Quantum Moon. I gotta go back there. We know how to get there, we know how to shift its location, and now we just need to make sure that the tower is on the north. The shrine is at the north. And if we do that, we can explore the 6th location and find out what's so special about it. This has actually been pretty productive. We've only been playing for about 2 hours already, but I feel like I've discovered, like, so much this time. Let's update our log. It had a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Okay, that was the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, because it showed the thing. There's the mural. We've finally been to you. In earnest. Alright. let's try and wrap up these purples because we've got a lot of them. We just got to get to the 6th location and explore it. All right, so again, let's see if we're lucky enough to just get to the moon while it's around our planet. I guess not. Well, we'll get to the locator. Why are you not locking on? Weird. I like can't get the stick to click in to like lock on to a target. I wonder if it's because I've got a locator and so it won't let me. Let me see. Oh shit. I guess, right, when I'm looking at that, time doesn't stop, so I was just flying right into the sun. Well, hopefully this time I can actually lock onto something, because it really helps land when I have those directional arrows and stuff. Whoopsie. Let's take 2 on that. Go. I've got a cat nuzzling my ankle. I think that might have been a Grayson, though. It seems like a real fluffy cat. No, that feels like a Dagon. Never mind. Sorry, ship. Okay, well, there's the Quantum Moon, so I can just go straight for it. Though again, I can't lock onto anything. I'm actually starting to worry that maybe it's something with my controller that's not sending that in. Huh. I'm gonna do my best to land there without the guidance. I don't know what our like relative velocities are. I can't just tell it to cancel out. It's clearly coming at me pretty fast. I'm trying to like slow that down. Alright, I think I've got it pretty well worked out, just visually. Alright, we've got the picture. Now we must enter from the South Pole. This is what it's like when it's by the twins. Alright, we need to find the shrine. Alright. Well, there was the shrine. But I need to find it again. Ideally when it's just at the North Pole. Shrine. Where'd you go? Also, wait, was it the North Pole, or what was the specific wording on it? Let me check my log before we do all this. Yes, the shrine on the Quantum Moon must be on the moon's North Pole. Which means I think we're going to have to be able to... I don't think we're going to be able to get there right now. Because there's all this crap in the way that I think I'd have to get too far away from the moon to explore. Well, there's the shrine. So I'm going to make the moon's location change. Because there's all these walls. Like, I'd have to get so high up, I think the moon would just shift away. Yeah, because I'd be above the clouds. Oh shit, why did I do that? Right. The shrine goes away. But if we get the moon around the right planet, or maybe the right series of planets, we can eventually navigate our way over there. That's my theory right now, anyway. Okay, so that was my scout. Okay. There's the shrine. So we're again gonna head inside. Close the door, do all this stuff that we discovered before. Got the lights out. When the lights... Okay, so now we're around... Oh, that's the symbol for Ash and Ember Twin. I was so intrigued by that before, but that's just where we are now. Wait. I don't think these had writings before. Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They recall the rule of quantum imaging. Recall the rule, yeah. Entanglement. The rule, yeah. Never mind. I can at least now say, I believe I do indeed know the, like, all of those rules. I know what they mean. Alright, Giant Steep. Let's see if we can get to the North Pole there. Because Giant Steep would be pretty flat and watery. It seems like if any of them, this would be a good shot at it. Yeah, I think I can get to the North Pole here. Now we just need to get the shrine there, get inside, and get to the 6th location. Oh, but there was that problem. The North Pole of Giant Steep. That's all that bullshit. Okay. Well, I might go inside at some point. Wait, what the? Right, those disappear too. Is there anything cool inside? I know I've been inside, but I just can't remember. Oh, right. This is the place that I accidentally, like, launched away. I don't want to do that again. Nope, stay down. My theory is that the shrine is inside right now. And, like, maybe I just have to enter the cyclone, but I'd rather just check out other options before I go all in on that plan. But if I try all of these planets and, like, nothing seems to be fitting with that model of, like, get to the North Pole, I'm gonna head back to Giant Steep and then see if maybe I just have to enter the cyclone. I somehow doubt it. Alright, so now we're outside of Brittle Hollow. This whole concept is so cool. Just everything about how they've done this quantum moon. Alright, what's gonna stop me from the North Pole this time? It looks like it would be too high up again. It's like that big platform. Guessing. Yeah. I think that's the issue again. Oh shit, now I have a lot in the way of fuel. And I guess my ship is all left behind because it presumably did not come along with the quantum entanglement. Alright, Shrine, I need you back. Disconcerting little music. Come on, Shrine. We need a way to locate it. There it is. Clearly, the way to locate is just express to the world that you have a desire to find it. Where's the... So there it is. I swear I didn't see it the first time. And I also swear that I'm definitely wrong. Okay, so no luck there. So we've had... Oh wait, no, that's Brittle Hollow. This is what, Whitehole Station, maybe? Or no, this, Dark Bramble, I think. So we haven't had any luck at those three. Timberhearth, Brittle Hollow are potential options. I'm starting to think that maybe there's more to it, though. But we've got an opportunity for Timberhearth, so let's see. I remember this one being pretty surrounded by trees, though, so I don't think it's going to work. Yeah. All of these have ways to keep you from getting all the way to the North Pole, so like I feel like there's just something about this I'm missing. My only other theory is that maybe you can enter at either pole of the moon, and like I've been entering at the South Pole, but maybe I can enter from the north? Like if none of this works out, it's something I'm willing to try next. I don't put a lot of faith in it because it did specifically say, you know, South Pole. So like that seems unlikely to be the solution, but maybe. Just holding on to these ideas that might get me through. That's Timberhearth. Nope, we've tried that. Timberhearth again. Keeps going back and forth between the Twins and Timberhearth. We tried that as well. We need Brittle Hollow. Okay, there it is. I wonder how the game decides, if it's just completely random every time, if there's any kind of pattern to it, or any way I can control it. I wonder. Those mountains seem like they're probably going to stop. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay. Plenty of mountains in this direction, too. So it seems like all of them have a way to prevent me from getting to the North Pole. So I'm going to have to find some way to just do... yeah. All of them involve getting up above the clouds. Now, granted, this is pretty far north. Let's see if this counts. I highly doubt it. But worth a shot. Because I'm otherwise kind of out of ideas for the moment about how to get it to the North Pole. Sixth location. Alright, we're in the sixth location. I'm sure this is about to be just a rock in the way. Yep. It is. Okay. So, not close enough to count. We're still thwarted from the sixth location for the moment. There's a way. We just need to find... So since all of them stop you from getting to the North Pole... Currently, maybe there's a problem on each of their, like Giant Steep, there's the big cyclone there. Like, maybe there's something I can do on Giant Steep that will stop that from happening, and then that'll be... Like, if I can stop the cyclones there, will it stop the cyclone here? Like, you know what I'm saying? And then maybe... Or wait. We didn't explore this one well enough. This one I can get to the North Pole. Here we go. No problems here. Now I just need to get the shrine to this spot. Come on, shrine! I need to make you disappear enough time. Shrine's on the North Pole. Okay. Let's do it. Glad I didn't give up. I was like a moment away from just like trying something else, but we've got it in the right spot. Now we just need to get this spot to the sixth location. It's Giant Steep. Nope, that's back on the Twins. We are learning. There we go, sixth location. I swear to God, there's just a rock blocking the sewer. Ha ha! Alright. We are not inside the... We are at the 6th location. Let's see if we have enough time to actually find out anything before the sun explodes. Where the fuck are we? What is this place? I'll be looking for distress beacons, just in case. So it did say to, like, remember those who had come before or something? Something along those lines. Also, that's certainly intriguing. All the way at the South Pole. Oh, hello, living Nomai. Where are we? Shit, I don't know if we speak the same language. Okay. Eye of the Universe stone. The use of... We're gonna have to talk through stones. Oh, shit. Okay. Explain... Oh shit, I need to... Okay, so I put him... This is so cool! Okay. Explain... Explain yourself! Oh my god, I love this. I am on my first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. All Nomai in my clan make this journey when we come of age. Even though the Eye cannot be reached from here, the Quantum Moon remains special to us, as it carries us nearer to the Eye than any other place we know. I've journeyed here to be close to the Eye. While the Eye is obscured from our sight, we can see the Quantum Moon's reflection of the Eye in the sky above us. Okay. Okay, explain the Eye. Or maybe even identify the Eye. Like, point to it for me. I need to, hopefully he has enough time to say all the things to me. There is fundamental uncertainty throughout the universe. Normally, this uncertainty is only observable on a very small scale. As one approaches the Eye, however, that uncertainty grows enormously. Oh my god, we have done so much this playthrough. The Quantum Moon probably exhibits macroscopic quantum behavior because of its proximity to the Eye. Shards that broke off from the Quantum Moon have a similar effect, as I imagine you've seen elsewhere in this star system. I have. Conscious observation forces a quantum object to collapse into a single possibility. But what would happen if a conscious observer somehow entered the Eye itself? Over time, this has become my clan's greatest question. Okay. Alright. Quantum Moon. Wait. There. Oh. Explain me. Oh, like, how did I get here? I imagine your purpose here is the same as mine, to learn about and to find the Eye of the Universe. I'm unsure how you arrived here, however. Perhaps you came from another star system, as my clan originally did. Okay. Might as well just get the lot of them. Explain the Quantum Moon. Like, this is basically just a dialogue. Like, it's just a dialogue menu, but with a extra step to it. But it's like, it's so fun. It really adds some flavor to it. Have you encountered a quantum shard on another planet? The shards look the same as the Quantum Moon's surface does now while at the Eye. Yeah, I have seen that. So we are well, as close to the eye as we can get. From this, we can reasonably infer the quantum moon's natural state is as we see it now, and that the eye is its primary location. Given the quantum moon is the eye's moon, it's likely that any characteristics the moon exhibits are also exhibited by the eye itself. The quantum moon and its shards, for instance, are quantum. Thus, the eye is likely also quantum. In fact, this moon is probably quantum because its proximity to the eye made it quantum, the same way the areas surrounding quantum shards that landed on other planets eventually become quantum too. Okay. So let's see what happens with these identify stones. Oop, wrong spot. Identify the quantum moon. This is the quantum moon, where we're both standing. How have you not gotten that yet? I was really explicit. Despite also orbiting other celestial bodies, the quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. Okay. Don't need that anymore. Identify yourself. He's like, I'm me. I'm Solanum. I am Solanum, a Nomai. My clan arrived in this star system before my birth, and we now call it home. Identify the eye of the universe. We are orbiting the eye of the universe now, although we cannot see it. Only the quantum moon's reflection of it. The eye is older than the universe itself, and my clan believes it dwells in an extremely distant orbit around this star system. Okay. So, I don't have my ship didn't come with me, so I can't just leave the quantum moon now and just go, like, just fly into it. Unfortunately. Identify me. Fuck, I don't know, you haven't introduced yourself, asshole. I've never met one of your kind before. It's an honor to speak with you. I particularly admire your 4 eyes. Yeah, my glasses are pretty great. There are many questions I would ask if I could comprehend your language. You have my gratitude for understanding mine. Alright, now I would like you to identify the concept of explanation. This is going to be like, what? These are the 2 tenets of Nomai... Oh, never mind. Of Nomai philosophy. To seek out and to understand is our way of living. Alright, explain identifying. Wow, it's the same thing. It doesn't matter the order. Let's see if it can understand if I don't have any verbs. Could you tell me about the quantum moon eye of the universe? I've imagined you notice the quantum moon changes in appearance depending on which location it is currently orbiting. For instance, the moon looks quite different when orbiting Giant's Teeth than it does when orbiting the Hourglass Twins. Yes. Because the quantum moon clearly changes in its different forms, the eye, being the moon's primary location, must be similarly malleable. From this, we can hypothesize that the eye represents extreme changeability. That said, despite its malleable nature, the quantum moon becomes locked to one specific version of itself when it's consciously observed. But what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye? Yeah, indeed. Alright, how about quantum moon me? Quantum moon me, my man. Is this your first time on the quantum moon? It's my first time here. If you've come here looking for answers, I hope you find them. Alright. Quantum moon you. Like many of my clan before me, I journeyed here to see the quantum moon's reflection of the eye. This is the closest, yeah. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis that I may not be entirely alive. Perhaps my journey has reached its end. Well, that's an interesting one. And how about Quantum Moon. Oh, I guess right. I've done Quantum Moon with everything now, so I'm gonna come on to him like, hey man, well, if we're gonna die here, how about me and you, me, you, wanna get to know each other a little bit more? We do not have much connection, you and I. I think I've just been let down. Gently. Still, this encounter feels special. I hope you won't mind if I think of you as a friend. Yeah, okay. I was definitely told, let's just be friends. This nomad don't want to get down. Get dirty. Me, eye of the universe. Yeah. That's the 6th location, is the friend zone. Suppose you could reach the eye of the universe. Would you try to enter it? I mean, I tried to enter you. What do you imagine the effects of a conscious observer might be? Yeah, okay. So I've combined me with everything. We've combined Quantum Moon with everything. Now let's just combine Eye of the Universe and you. Exactly. I'll need to take him to that tower, then he'll understand. Show him my tower of endless orgasms. Many in my clan have believed the Eye called to us for a particular purpose. When I was a child, I used to believe the Eye was malevolent, to have lured my clan to the star system only to then vanish from them so completely. But I don't fear the Eye anymore. In fact, it became my fondest hope to see the Eye itself someday, but I fear this may be beyond my reach. You may think I'm strange, but I have a hypothesis. Okay, right. Okay, before we run out of time, maybe I can launch my probe into the Eye of the Universe. What do we got? Emergency Scout recall activated. Scout was not a fan of being shot into the eye. Got it. Okay, what else can I discover while I'm here? Can't just directly take pictures of the eye. I mean, can I just fly into it? Well, now we have a dead gnome eye, but wait. Am I just on... I think I'm back on... I'm on the Quantum Moon when it's around Timberhearth, I think. And I think that might be Solanum who died in the process of what I just did. Oh, I must be on Timberhearth. Yeah, because I've been here before. So flying into the Eye of the Universe. Yeah, I threw it all away. Oh, I need to get back to my ship. I need to check out my log. Does he? Yeah, I mean, I guess he could well be Quantum at this point. Having just been around on the surface long enough. Alright, well I need to get off this world. Oh, just in time. We can now watch with front row seats to the sun exploding. So yeah, we just managed to finish out that conversation. Well, good goddamn. That was a productive 22 minutes or whatever it was. So where do we go from here is the thing. We were able to get as close to the eye as possible, but we can't just launch a scout at it, and even trying to take pictures before it disappeared wasn't good enough. Let's see how the ship's log is updated, but like, how am I going to be able... Like, the Eye of the Universe must be the key to all of this, and like, stopping the sun from exploding. Yeah, like, I'm gonna have to get in, but how? Maybe I can talk to that one other guy who's, experiencing the time loops with me and update him on the things I've learned. Maybe he'll have something to say about it. Let's see here. Yeah, we've now been to the 6th location. Wonder why the quantum shard is still, like all of these have pictures because I've experienced them. And I have experienced the quantum shard. I wonder why that one hasn't filled in as a picture yet. Curious. Presumably, moving forward with this Eye of the Universe is going to involve solving kind of mysteries in all of these branches. Like, I've done a lot. This purple branch, I feel like I've got it pretty well right now. Yeah, like we met Solanum. We've done, like, all of this shit. I'm surprised that Solanum... Like, the fact that I met him and talked to him and everything isn't showing up on here. Like, nothing... updated. Let's see. The North Pole of Brittle Hollow is covered in snow and ice. There's a uniquely shaped Nomai ruin on the surface. Nomai are able to warp here from the Whitehole Station. This is where they first... Yeah, so I did all of that. Let's keep connecting these. Let's keep going over this to figure out, like, what's next. Is this high energy lab? Building with large solar panels on Ember Twin's equator. High energy lab can only be accessed by a path from the Sunless City. So yeah, maybe it's time to kind of like follow this path inward and like start exploring Orange a little bit, the Ash Twin project. Because there's still so much that I don't understand. And if we can make that kind of progress on anything else, like, good God. Once the shell is finished, yeah, I remember that. Black Hole Forge is suspended below the Hanging City. I found a switch in the Meltwater District that raises and lowers the forge. The Black Hole Forge District is the highest district in the Hanging City. A Nomai named Poke planned to create a new advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. The Nomai crafted warp cores at the Black Hole Forge before delivering them to Ash Twin. I still don't know how to use that, but it's connected there. Right, there's the anglerfish fossil. Somewhere in the dark bramble. Right. Okay. Here's what's what. We are going to go back to the twins. I'm going to try and learn about the anglerfish fossil. To learn how to evade the anglerfish so that I can maybe use that a little bit more when I go back to Dark Bramble. And just finish that out. I used to play a game in Fossilfish Cave. There's a way to enter Fossilfish Cave from Stepping Stone Cave. The entrance from Stepping Stone Cave is hard to see unless the anglerfish is fed a light first. Wait. Say what? Fed a light? What anglerfish? Okay. Just kind of clearing up all of the, like, you have something to read here things. Just a good way to remind myself of all the various details anyway. Pursuit of a signal from something older than the universe itself. Yeah. Central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. Every memory recorded by a Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. Okay. Every Nomai warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. To use the tower, yeah. Okay. No, my statues were designed to pair with a single user, record their memories, and send their memories to a storage unit within the Ash Twin project. Each storage unit inside the Ash Twin project was equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which could then send those stored memories back to the corresponding user. Statues were designed to only activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded, or in the event that it failed. Oh, I wonder if maybe the time loop is actually like when the Ash Twin gets destroyed because it's so close to the sun, the project then like beams out the memories into everybody's head. And so I like relive them because the memory keeps coming back. I wonder if it's something to do with that. Because indeed, every time I die, you see all those memories flash before your eyes, like it just said there. So I guess that's... I guess if we... Thank God for the Ash Twin project. It's what's saving me. Okay. The Nomad decided to build a larger, more sophisticated eye signal tracker in Brutal Hollow South Pole. There are two paths beneath Brutal Hollow surface that lead to the observatory. One starts at the gravity cannon, and the other starts at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Ryback says you can't get into the observatory from the surface. They try, but there's probably a path that would be... There's a door to the observatory on the surface, but it's broken. So we'd have to be at one of those two things. Well, the orbital probe cannon's 3 modules. The probe tracking module is receiving data from the launched probe. I know my computer reports the probe tracking module is missing. Launch module's viewport window is fractured, exposing it to the vacuum of space. Cannon was alive with a randomly selected probe trajectory. The probe was successfully launched, but the cannon's structural integrity was compromised in the process. Damage was detected in multiple modules. So I guess maybe there could be a way that we could eventually get this orbital probe cannon to like fire into the eye of the universe. Yeah. Feldspar found a way to reach the core of Giant Steam. Good for him. We still need to manage to do that. There's still more to explore in the construction yard. All kinds of stuff available on Giant Steam still. Feldspar's alive! They crashed their ship and he is now... That's a weird series of words. They crashed their ship and are now camping inside a huge anglerfish skeleton. Feldspar doesn't think my scout tracker is wrong when it says my scout is in 2 places at once. They have a theory that space doesn't work the same inside Dark Bramble. Right. Maybe there's some way to use Dark Bramble to get my scout to the Eye of the Universe or something? Or like... If the Quantum Moon is around Dark Bramble, does it take on some of those qualities where, like, things can be in more than one place at once? I wonder. As far as side to venture into... Okay. Jellyfish are not tasty. Science concluded. Island of Thorny Vines and what appears to be a frozen jellyfish. It looks like Feldspar camped here, yeah. Okay. And what about this? The Nomai shuttle that's frozen on the interloper can be called home to the gravity cannon on Ember Twin. Oh, well, that's good. How do we call it home? Found the Nomai shuttle almost completely encased in ice. There were 3 Nomai aboard the shuttle. One of them stayed behind to keep the shuttle warm, while the other 2 explored the interloper. And there's more to explore there. Okay. I've cleared most of them now. Looks like here's one more. Chert has set up their astronomy gear on the North Pole of Ember Twin. Chert has spotted an unusually high number of supernovae recently. Yeah, I've spotted a few myself. Alright, so that's... Oh, there's a little bit more, but the main recap of everything we've been discovering. 6th location. I met a living nomad named Solanum at the South Pole. The quantum moon is the eye of the universe's moon. At this location, the quantum moon becomes a reflection of the eye itself. The eye is likely the source of all macroscopic quantum phenomena in the solar system. Solanum wonders what would happen if a conscious observer were to enter the eye. I tried! Solanum has a hypothesis that she may not be entirely alive. The Nomai built a shrine on the quantum moon to aid in the pilgrimage to the 6th location. Remember this final... Yeah. After the 2 groups of Nomai stranded on Ember Twin and Brittle Hollow were reunited, it became their united goal to find this is the quantum moon. I think that is finally every updated log. So from now on, if anything turns green, we got more to read. Okay. So again, which chunk do I want to take a bite out of next? There's so much. But I gotta start somewhere. I continue to kind of want to get inside the observatory. I know we've been going to Brittle Hollow a lot, but one of the benefits of it is because I've been there so recently, like things will still look more familiar. And I won't be as prone to just being like, I haven't been here before. Yes, I have. It'll still probably happen, but not quite as much. I'm really worried about my controller not, left clicking on. Like, clicking the left stick doesn't seem to be doing anything, as I mentioned before. Oh, wait, that's Ember Twin. That's not what I'm looking for. Or, wait. No. This is what I'm looking for. I was wrong. This is Brittle Hollow. The twins are over there. Come back! Don't leave me, twin. Or, Brittle. Forgive me for messing up your name. Alright, so. Tower of Quantum Knowledge to Observatory. Back to my favorite spot. Also, what the hell is that? I know I've been there before. Is that a quantum shard? It looks pretty quantum. Maybe we can get it to move away somewhere. Wind up in a new spot on this godforsaken brittle planet. Yeah, okay. This is a shard. Behaving in a quantum manner. The only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this groves are related. In her note from earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on Brittle Hollow. What if it's originally... It is, yeah, we know this much. This quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. You're all so right. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend, the wandering moon, sounds the same. Also heard the same signal this shard produces coming from Giant Steep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. Unfortunately, there's too much light to make this go away. We are completely lit up unless I can maybe turn off the power to all these lights. But I don't expect so. The trees are moving! The trees in this grove wander about freely, the entire planet, roots and all. Yeah, the entire plant, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet. I've never seen them move. Is that even possible? Anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. The was right. The trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. I haven't noticed. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock moving in the same eerie way. The rock ain't moved yet because there's all this light. That rock is unusual for another reason, too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. We should study it. Okay, yeah. So they did all that. They studied it. Blah, blah, blah. The trees apparently move. Let's see. Well, I'll be. They sure do. Look at them all jostling around. And the rocks sure do move as well. Oh, you know what? Maybe when the sun goes down, let's get on that rock. Maybe that'll be dark enough to count. I doubt it because those lights are all there, but if we're on it, maybe if we're touching it and can't see anything anymore. If we get to a spot where I can have like complete darkness. Like, what about touching it, but like mushing my face into it like that? Okay, that didn't seem to work. All right. Well, it's definitely dark. Let's head down the ramp here. There's one. There it is. Okie doke. What do we got here? That's my favorite place. This is the, seems to be the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. So the Southern Observatory is to the south. Yeah, I remember being here and being confused by which direction was which. Since it was like, entrance is down below. Okay, yeah, I guess that's all that's here, but we've solved this mystery. We know how to get up there. The answer is, don't be here when it's on a planet. It was a fun answer. Looks like there's nothing else down here, so we'll head back up, try and get to the observatory. Because we know this is one of the paths to get there. We just generally need to head south. If I go this way, that's heading north, so probably not a great call. Not sure where I'm headed, but let's do it. Gotta get to the south. Gotta get in Dixie. So either one can get me up high like that. This one is actually going south. I swear, if I get to the observatory and then I'm like, oh wait, hold on, I've been there. I remember this now. I'm gonna be upset. I built it up all in my mind. It's like, we were never able to get inside. Yes, we were. Looks like this has got to be it. We're at the South Pole. So now we just got to get in it. So let's follow this up. Oh, right. Ghost matter. That was our problem. I probably just walked right into it and died. So how do we... Need to find out a good way to get past. So all that is ghost matter. Where am I relative to it all? Okay, so that little moving blip is me. So I just need to be able to get past that barrier and then I'd be okay. But the question is how to... Alright, so if I jump off here, and then I just aim for all the way over there, I'd presumably be okay. So I should... Yes, I'm past the ghost matter wall. Okay, here we go. We got O2. Still got plenty of fuel. We are set for the moment, but I don't want to fall in. Let's get ourselves to an observatory. Nope. Recall that. Put that away. Okay, there to there. That just seems like the other path to get here from the other place. Let's keep heading up. Oh yeah, okay, so if we can get into there, we're good. We'll be Gucci. This does not seem familiar. We're in the observatory, damn it. A new place. So much progress this time. Let's read all the things and maybe turn off... These look like cyclones. Maybe we can turn them off or do something with them. Alright, Cassava's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant Steep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit. But one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happens. An update! It's now clear there are two different types of cyclones. Most cyclones on Giant Steep rotate clockwise. These are the cyclones Cassava typically uses to send... So if we find a counterclockwise cyclone, down she goes. Okay. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction, a manner of counterclockwise, if you will, and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Conway is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by this secondary type of cyclone. But was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant Steep. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. Oh, right. Fan-fucking-tastic. We are learning shit. Okay, so that's clockwise. This is counterclockwise. It's indeed holding me down pretty well, whereas this one shuts me right up. Yep. Story checks out. That is some valuable goddamn information. We are going to have to go back to Giant Steep with that. Here's indeed. The answer was waiting here. Like how we would, Giant Steep projection stone. How we would be able to get past the waves. Oh, that's just this place again. Okay. We've been inside. Alright. What do you have to say? Conway, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. We know how now. Conway, you should have seen it! We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts. But we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model. Yeah, we know all this now. It reveals how an object might sink. Hanoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly... Wait, we're not in the observatory? We're not in the observatory? No! Damn it! If you don't mind the trek beneath the... Or maybe these are things from Giant Steep. If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface of the South Pole... Yeah, okay, this is just them talking from Giant Steep. Delighted to see you. There are 2 trailheads, one for... Yeah, okay. Fine. We've learned the proper things. Let's head up this path here. Actually, hold on. Before I do that... No! Ranger I mean, those are just... They're like automatic, I think. Unless I specifically turn them off. I have to run an ad every so often in order to avoid people just having pre-roll commercials. So yeah, that's not anything I especially benefit from. But welcome back. We have learned so much this time around. Oh yeah, there's all the stuff on the outside. No. We have learned so much this stream. And we're going to continue to learn more. We know how to get beneath the waves, like Giant Steep. We're going to be doing it once I explore a little bit more about this. Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember this mystery and not knowing what to make of it. Maybe I know more about the stuff now, so maybe this will mean more to me. Oh hey, really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you for those 1,000 bits. That is a rather class act thing to do. My gratitude towards you. And oh yeah, okay, so I know what these symbols mean now. So this is the Ash and Ember Twin. It's a model of that around the sun, presumably. And that is Timber Hearth. Okay. Or you know what? I think I remember something similar, but not this. Yep, and here's Brittle Hollow. There's Giant Steep. Here's Dark Bramble. And then the Eye of the Universe, which shifts all around. It doesn't stay in one spot. We know how to get nearby, but okay. So it's just another way to demonstrate things that we already kind of know. Let's read what the writings say. What we have learned thus far in our search for the... What have we learned thus far in our search for the Eye of the Universe? Those of us on the vessel originally followed the Eye's signal to this star system, but we were unable to warp to the Eye itself. The locator we built on the outer rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the Eye's signal. Hypothesis: the Eye has stopped emitting its signal. Suppose the Eye doesn't wish to be found. Cassava, how can you suggest this? The Eye's signal called out to summon us to this star system. How dare you? I'm aware. I grew up hearing the Eye's story, yet we're no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the Eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This would mean the Eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Agreed. Alright, what about all this? Error. Unable to determine orbit. There's no signal detected matching any known criteria. Yeah, okay. So that's this device is trying to locate the Eye. We saw one of those on, was it Ember Twin? So now I better understand what that is. How should our methods change as we continue our search for the Eye of the Universe? We know what the Eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. So what if we try to find the Eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover those long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. So the orbital launch cannon, sure. Giant Steep would be a good choice. It's the furthest from the sun, so it would provide the best angles for launch. And it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visiting. Yes, let's build a cannon in orbit. Don't worry, game. We're going to be going to Giant Steep soon. As we couldn't find the eye signal using 2 different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search method. Okay. Right. Mallow's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here, the probability. So we know how to get that. Like, we're getting the pieces. We're slowly starting to put this together. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Raimi and Pi about the technology they're developing? Okay. So clearly our next step is we got to get back to the ship so that we can go to Giant Steep. We now know the secret of how to get beneath the waves. We need to go into a counterclockwise cyclone. My god, it's all starting to come together in a way that's so satisfying. Like, they really throw you into the middle of it all and just like, yeah, you'll get little pieces, you won't know how it all connects, it won't make a lot of sense at first, but eventually you get enough of those pieces in the right order, it all clicks into place. And like, truly loving it. This may well turn into a long stream tonight. Just throwing that out there. Even though I do have other things. I do need to work on that video I mentioned earlier, but all the same, I may not want to put this down. This is a game called Outer Wilds. The idea is that we're a space cadet in this we're in a space program in this galaxy that every like 22 minutes the sun explodes, and as a result of something that happens earlier in the game, time keeps restarting, so we try over and over again, and we're trying to just learn more and more about this weird universe. Oh shit, I just fell into a black hole because that planet's especially weird. We're trying to learn more and more every run to maybe someday be able to put a stop to it all. Like, maybe we can stop that sun from exploding. But that's a planet that slowly breaks apart. Like, everything's weird and on just kind of a timer. And I'm probably gonna just kill myself soon, just so I can restart and do, go to Giant Steep. But yeah, the main thing to know about this game is that, from what I understand, and what I'm definitely discovering at this point, you can never really ever play it a second time. It's all about just slowly unraveling and discovering mysteries and exploring things. So just be forewarned, if you ever had any desire to play such a game, I'm going to be utterly ruining it for you. Especially tonight, because we're actually making a lot of progress. Alright, so I need to... That would get us back to Brittle Hollow, but it's not oriented just yet. But yeah, it's a fantastic game. Just full of mysteries. Okay, let's get ourselves there. Ready to warp. Is my ship still on the planet? It doesn't look like it is. Well, you know, let's... Oh shit, nope, didn't mean to go back. Didn't mean to go back. Send me back. Oh, did I miss my shot? Damn it. Let's try that again. So I can properly kill myself. Come on, little Orby. But yes, the main kind of thrust of this game is discovering this, like, alien species that has been trying to... Like, they have a whole history here. They were following this signal from a thing called the Eye of the Universe. It's been calling to them, and their pursuit to try and discover it and locate it has led to a kind of a tragedy, or a disaster anyway. They had like a big vessel that got captured into this weird planet full of space anglerfish that are mean, and they launched these probes to get out of there, and there's all these signs from explorers all over the place that the survivors tried to make good on what's happening. Like, it's a lot to explain. There have been a lot of clues, but basically it's all about trying to find the eye of the universe, which is this weird... Oh, I think the sun's about to explode, maybe. Maybe not. It's this weird thing that shifts around in orbit. We can't really keep track of it, and it's got a quantum moon that orbits it that is even weirder, and never, like, it shifts around when you're not looking at it. It's in a different place. It's just, again, too much to possibly try and explain it all right now. But yes, mean space anglerfish. If you are curious and want to get the full kind of like long process of unraveling this mystery, because there's a lot to unravel, but it took a while to get there. I have been putting the VODs of this on YouTube, so the first 4 parts are available on my channel. The link is over there somewhere. I'm just Midnight Jester on YouTube. And so I've got the previous 4 VODs on there. They definitely take a while. Each one is like 3-4 hours. So it's a lot of stuff to watch through. But it's all available if you want to see the full story. This is our 5th session playing. Oh man, I'm using oxygen as a propellant, but the gravity is too high for me to do that here. So I'm just basically just venting my oxygen. So it doesn't matter, my ship... Oh wait, my ship... Actually, my ship isn't that far away. I can maybe get there. If I can just... Hang on, I mean, by the time I get there, that sun is going to explode, but... It's not impossible. Come on, man, you can do it. I just have to get all the way over there. Oh, actually, my ship's about to fall into the black hole. So if I just follow it in... Oh, we came out at different spots, apparently. That didn't work. Alright, well, time to just kill myself in space. There goes my O2. Wait! No! There's my ship! It finally came through. It just took it longer. If I had just waited... Oh well. Again, it probably doesn't matter, because I think that time loop is about to end regardless. So now, Giant Steep. We know the secret. We know the secret. We know we just have to get beneath the waves through a counterclockwise cyclone. And then who knows what new mystery will unravel once we get there. Because we've definitely been on a spree of them now. One thing really leading us to the next, Like, it's been working well tonight. You know what the difference is? Even though I've been drinking vodka, I haven't really been drinking enough to get... Like, I've stayed basically sober this entire time. I wonder if that makes a difference. Also, I know. How dare I? I did drink a lot last night, though, at the party. Filling in all kinds of things. Yeah, there we go. All these lines. I am into the progress I've been making, because it's finally coming together. I no longer feel like a dum-dum. Strange rock shard that wanders... Well, no, yeah. Alright, we explored that. I thought we... I mean, I guess I can explore that more. Even though I've been there. So those are 2 other things I could connect. We learned a lot from the Southern Observatory. And the Tornado Simulator, yep. Spin counterclockwise. Is there anything? I'm just trying to clear off all the green before I do anything. See if there's any aspect of it that I'm not considering. But looks like we're clear. There we go. To Giant Steep. Farthest from the sun. Alright, keep your eye out for cyclones that are spinning counterclockwise. Once we're, there. Okay, so what do we got? Clockwise, 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 clockwise. A lot of clockwise. Clockwise, clockwise. Aha! Counter clockwise. Time to go beneath the waves. We done did it. So there's a part of the orbital probe cannon that got down here. Got stuck down here, and we got all these jellyfish. No distress beacons. Let's see what we can find beneath the waves. I don't know that I want to go inside that jellyfish thing just yet, though. Let's see. Let's launch a scout in there. Oop, the scout got launched away. Alright, no good. I assume the same would happen with my ship or my body if I were to touch it, so let's not do that. Just keep seeing if we can find anything. That seems to be a jellyfish emerging. Which is not, importantly, a piece of a scout cannon. Or a probe cannon. Definitely jellyfishville down here. Good to know. I've indeed destroyed my ship's electricals by touching the giant electrical orb. So that's fascinating. All right, I'm gonna check what my ship's log says about all this, because I guess I can't right now because like all the systems are down. Let's see if I can repair that. Not exactly sure. Oh, there's the sparks. There's electrical. Okay. Let's see what the log says about this place. Because, yeah, it's a cool visual, but I don't know what to make of it just yet. And it does not say there's more to explore here. Electrical field surrounds the planet's core. Before heading off to Dark Bramble. So I think it's the probe tracking module that we're trying to find down here. Eyes. Oh yeah, I did also want to talk to Gabbro again. Now to update him about like all the things I've discovered. So okay, like cool. We've been to the ocean's depths. I was hoping to find a little bit more down here. But I'm just not seeing it. It's hard to keep track of exactly where I've been because I don't have the little indicator of where I am relative to the planet, but I'm about to give up on this. Just not seeing any signs of anything. Like, unless something shows up. Or, oh wait, hold on. Maybe it's... Is there one of these islands that I can get inside, like an area that I couldn't otherwise, just because I'm beneath the waves? Shit, shit. Stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down, stay down. I went down a little too low. Maybe that's the point of being down here. Or wait, is that a jellyfish that's... think there might be something attached? No. Well, those aren't good sounds. Let's make those sounds go away. The danger sounds are still happening. How do I... What's wrong? Oh! That's wrong. That wasn't supposed to happen. I guess I maybe should have gotten away from the big klaxons saying, "Get the fuck out of here, this is a bad place to be." Alright, one more time though. Back to Giant's Teeth. I'm gonna go beneath the waves again, see if there's I can get to like an underside of an island or some reason to be down there. Because right now I'm not seeing it. But the lines on my ship's log connected it all to the islands, so that's my best bet. Again, I guess I'll update the log. You know what, I guess it is updated. Let's try this again and hope for some better results. Less suicidal results. Wait, did I almost, like, hit down hard enough to just get past the current anyway. Alright, there's a counterclockwise. It's well placed to make sure that it's one that you're unlikely to accidentally just get into. Like, possible, but you probably wouldn't. Alright, let's take a look at these islands around. I'm gonna mark. Islands. Let's see if we can get in from the other side. No, that's all above the current. I mean, it may well be worth going back to it anyway, but not for that reason. Yeah, you know, maybe later I'll find out a reason to go down here, but I'm not seeing it just yet. I'm just gonna go up to Ramble. And then I'll also talk to Gabbro and see if maybe he might have some thoughts on, like, if I update him, like, hey, I got beneath the waves. They're like, oh, cool. Did you do this? I'm like, no, what was I supposed to? I'd be like, oh my. Yes. Okay. In we go. I remember there's a dark matter problem here too, but we should be able to get around it. Ghost matter, that's what I meant. There's the ghost matter. Yep. Too close. A little too close. Slide around through here. That path seems clear. Everything's clear here. I'm not even seeing the crystals anymore, so I assume we're good on this part. Alright. I know I've been here before. I don't know that I managed to get to everything, though. I may have killed myself on ghost matter. Yep, well, there's some there. Like that. It can be hard to know, like, exactly where the scout is pointed. Which means I should be slower and more methodically careful with it, but I obviously have not been doing that. This time my plan is to go to talk to Gabbro first, update him on all that, and then I'll go back to Bramble Island. I could also, of course, like, that blue thing that just launched off is clearly a component from the probe cannon. I could just chase after that. I think I've even seen it in the sky. Let's see about that, actually. There's the component. Before I lose track of it, maybe I can find out some information about it. Okay, we're coming up. Need to slow down. So I imagine that's a pretty small thing that I'm zooming up on. It's so hard to tell because I can't lock onto it. It's so tiny, but I am getting closer. It's getting bigger. Don't hurt it. No, don't dare do that. What? Yes. Don't autopilot. Okay, let's get close enough to scan that core. Can I collect you? Doesn't look like I can. Like, well, we got to it. I don't seem to really be able to do anything about it, but here I am. And as a thing, as if I should be able to lock onto it, but again, I want to check something out. I want to see if this is just my controller. I'm going to grab another one real quick to see if it's my control stick or something else that's not allowing me to lock onto things. I will be back soon enough that I probably don't even need to put this up, but I will anyway. Yes, I hope you enjoyed being in charge for that great length of time, Wick. Alright, let's see. New controller, who dis? It does seem to be my controller. Okay. That's a shame, because that was otherwise my good one. And it looks like my, actually both start and back weren't right. Let me see if maybe I just need to turn it off and back on again, because this is my good controller. Had the least wrong with it. Okay, yeah, I just need to turn it off and back on again. Classic IT advice. It done worked. Yeah, I mean... I've not fed him. Who knows what dark occurrences may be transpiring in that cage of his. I'm pretty sure he's mostly trying to explore his tower of endless orgasm. Yeah, well, shit. I guess there's not really anything to do with that thing. Oh well. Back to Giant Steep. You know, it's a good use of your time. When in doubt, why not? In the end, what else is there to do? I don't know if I'll fully sign off on that advice, but... situation depending for that one. Wait, am I not... I didn't get in my ship. Whoops. I just started taking off for Giant Steep as if I were in a ship, and I'm not. It's a long way to go. On just my I was like, what do you mean my fuel is low? That doesn't happen in the ship. Oh. Whoopsie. This may be a curious voyage. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it. I don't know how I didn't realize that I wasn't in my ship. I was clearly too focused on the possibilities of what Glowfist is up to. Oh, goody. 3 minutes of oxygen remaining. And I'm not going to be there in 3 minutes at this rate, so I gotta pick up the pace. Which means I'm gonna run out of fuel, and none of this is gonna go well. This is why you're supposed to go to other planets in a ship, not just with your suit thrusters. It's not recommended. Oh, I know my fuel level was critical, thank you. And I know that I'm gonna miss this planet. That's if I even get there before my O2 runs out. Alright, well, I don't want to use my O2, so let's see if I can hit that target. If we hit that bullseye, the rest of the dominoes will fall like a house of cards. Checkmate. And if I can get close, I could last minute kind of shunt over with a little bit of my O2. Well, let's see. Still got 50 kilometers to go. The problem is I'm gonna get there, and then if I don't hit trees right away, I'm just gonna suffocate anyway. And I'm probably going to pass underneath it. $60 of oxygen, and I'm 260 meters per second. I don't believe I'm going to make it in time. Yeah, I don't think that maths out. In fact, I know that doesn't math out. So I'll just use up the oxygen now. I would not have made it. Okay, let's try this again with some more success. Come on. Let's actually, you know, fly ships, not death traps. I guess the ship is definitely a death trap as well. Given, you know, one of my recent deaths was involving the ship blowing up on me. You know, it's a generational thing. Everybody's become too reliant on their fancy spaceships. In my day, we used to explore space in the suit alone. We had to go uphill both ways in an environment where there's no such thing as up. It was really confusing. It really took a toll psychologically. And this goes a lot smoother in the ship. Yeah, I need to look for there being HUD elements, like computer screens and stuff. It's a good sign that you're actually in the ship, and not just in your suit. Alright, well I'm not going to Bramble Island, I'm going to go see Gabbro. I need to look up where he is. I think it might be this island. Let me check my, my ship log. Yo, Gabbro. I want to go to you. Where you at? Over there. Ah, yes, the one with smoke. Gabbro, I have got some news, I just gotta get up to yous. Where you at, sir? Gabbro? Where are you? Is he up higher, maybe? What happened to Gabbro? Must be just misremembering something. Oh, shit. Ow. Before I do anything else, might as well heal on the ship. Play it safe. Because this time I remember what it means to be inside a ship. I'm gonna get behind the stick here. See if I can find him. Gabbro's ship. Like, I know there was that... Well, if I listen to the Ventures, Gabbro is over there. Okay. And now we're just both in space, but we're in space together. Gabbro, I want to talk to you when we have, gravity again. Yeah. Alright. If it isn't my time, buddy, how's space treating you this loop? Better than some of the previous loops because of the way I've been treating myself. I found what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Too much power. I also found... that. I thought I had more I could tell him. Shit. Hope my ship's having fun. Well, crap. That was less enlightening than I was hoping. So, like, we chased down the blue flash, and that really seems like there'd be more to it, but then, like, that was it. Like, there was nothing we could do when we got there. So, I don't know. I said I would go back to the Bramble Island, so I guess I'll just do that next, but... wish there were a little bit more to say about that like having chased down the blue core. I guess also I could do more at the construction yard and certain stuff. It might be worth it to re-explore places anyway, just because some of the stuff might mean more to me now. Let's try that. It says there's more to explore. It may be minimal, but it'll be something. Ow, ow, ow. I like to make sure all of my flights are very graceful. Alright, ship. Maybe I can repair your hull a little bit. It's on top, though. You're shit out of luck. It's too much gravity for that. And I can't see what's wrong, so I'm just going to assume that. So we have the two cyclones here, which do seem to indicate like they're a lot like the experiment cyclones. Right. probe tracking system is presumably what's getting launched off at the beginning of each run. That blue thing. I wish I could do something with it. Just I don't know what that would be. So I wasn't able to pick it up or anything. Or even like scan it or that sort of stuff. Okay, doesn't look like there's anything down below. Or up above. But over here. I forget what that symbol is, but. Alright, there's fire. Okay, so this is keeping real time. So that was 8 minutes and 3 seconds ago that the long-range probe successfully launched. So that is what that was. Long-range probe. Observatory, I think? No. I don't know what this is exactly. Oh, it looks like it's orbiting Giant's Deep, so maybe it's the piece of the cannon? I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's a view from one of the modules of it, I guess. So those are modules of the cannon. As I said, things might maybe just make more sense to me now. Like the symbols are less random. I've encountered them in more context to be able to internalize them. Things have more meaning this time. Worth the revisit. Over here that I need to consider? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh dear. Hold on tight, gravity thing. Because there's not going to be a lot of you. So these light up when they're in. Interesting. So where does that... So it's light up when they're inside a tornado. So if I can get that to happen again, in like on like one of the other ones, that could be something. This is the observatory on Brittle Hollow. Got it. So let's try and be over here when a tornado passes. And see if maybe there's some significance to that. I feel like all it would do is raise me up, and it's just like their experiments. I don't really know what the benefit would be. I'm considering heading back to the revisit the orbital probe cannon, see what more I can learn. Again, with eyes that are a little bit more like ready to take in information. Also, Let's see what that chips log update was. I know it had a thing. Yeah. I guess it was just that. And that was the more to explore here. Wait, don't leave. We're gonna head to the cannon. And try not to completely break my ship in the process. Shit. Come on, up you go, up you go, up you go. A little hard to get to. You're so close to the planet, it's easy to just fall into orbit. Okay. Like so. Let's try and get some repairs in. Oh, nope. Didn't mean to go straight in, but not the worst thing either. No, I want to fix my damn ship. Headlights, landing gear. I know the hull had some damage. I'll get to that, I guess. Yeah, can't quite get up. It's fine. Down we go. Control module. I want the orbital cannon one. Nope. No, not that. Not that. The launch module. And perk tracking, which should be gone. Yep. Launched off of that at the beginning. That all checks out with what we understand. This one. Ow, ow. Okay, so that's this room that we saw from the planet. Launch module is somewhere. It's floating around. A bit of a debris field. If we can get there, then awesome. We'd have a lot to learn. Position. I know I've read all this. And so they're like, we're definitely not going to ignore that setting. Oh, okay, that's right. Okay, I remember this. This was the thing that I thought I... When we were in the observatory and I thought we had done it before, it was this. So this... So that's a, like, tracking module. Cannot align with randomly selected probe trajectory, gravity field activated. Request to launch probe received from Ash Twin Project. So it all starts with the Ash Twin saying launch a probe. That was the probe that broke, presumably. Yeah. Probe cannon, launch request received, probe launch successful, kind of. Probe tracking module receiving data from the probe. It's compromised during launch. Yeah. So can we get data from the probe? We're gonna have to find how to make gotta make use of this. Like, we found the module, we need to know what to do with all this. How do I find these pieces and put them together? Ooh, too far. Come back. Ah! Just a little jump, a little baby jump into there. Module. Launch module. And you were the tracking? Launch control, and then burning through this fuel. Need to be careful. And then that was the missing thing. Nope. Damn it. Don't do that. So I guess we could just get in from the outside through the window then. I guess I just never did that last time. Alright, well... let's do that before the time loop resets. Which, I mean, let's get back in the ship first. Get back all this fuel. Honestly, I don't want the ship to be going off anywhere. I'd rather... if it's in this little thing, it'll stick around. I'll just go off into space. There's the crack. Let's head inside. Yeah, I don't think I've ever chosen to do this. Yep, ship log updated. So what do we got going on in here? We'll be able to see some talk about it. Alright, imagine, Privet. The probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I'm honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Oh, never. Fret not, my nervous friend. We only need to fire the probe once anyway. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind, because we won't be capable of receiving our probe's data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Yeah. And... how's it doing? There it is, inside the jellyfish storm. So I need some way to be able to withstand the jellyfish storm. Maybe if I can get inside a jellyfish and like use its body, because there's all that talk about like eating frozen jellyfish and shit like that. I wonder if that's the key. We need some way to get past it. We know how to get down there. That's stage 1, but it's not enough. Mallow, my better half. Cassava is something less than canning. Okay, I think I've already read this. Yeah. I have. It's just in a different location. Okay, then. So that's... our next big problem. Is somehow getting beneath the electrical surface. Have a good night, Colonel. We'll see you around, and have a good rest of your week. See, we're coming up just over 4 hours now, so I'm probably going to be closing this out on this time loop, which I think might be coming to a close soon anyway. We're going to see how much more we can do, but I think this will be the last of Outer Wilds for tonight. Let's get back to the ship. Let's ponder a little bit. Whoa, we are... What happened? How did I get launched so far away? Oh shit. Well, so long, ship. This place is looking a little scary right around now. You know, I guess I never specifically tried to get through the, like, electrical storm in just my plain body. So again, we're about to die. There it is. Okay. Good timing. We've got a lot to think about for next time. Some directions to consider. Again, mostly it's going to be about how do we get inside that, like, electrical sphere underneath the water of Giant's Deep. Hopefully I'll even remember that's what I want to explore next time, but I wouldn't put a lot of money on it. It's really hard to retain a lot of info week to week. It's just such a long gap. But maybe I'll at least remember all the big chunks and stuff like that. I think, considering I've got this YouTube video I got to work on and everything, that's going to be it for me tonight. For the stream entirely. I thank you for joining me. Let me close this sucker out here. Actually, hold on. As usual, why don't I update the ship log and we'll finish out inside there. But yeah, I've got other stuff I gotta do. No, not tonight, just because I have work that I need to do that I wasn't able to finish before the stream started. And I've been doing this for quite a while. Let's check in on this stuff. Assume data from the launch probe. See purple electricity outside the viewport. Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, it's not actually my work in the sense of, like, the job that I have for a living, but I've got to... I need to finish putting together a YouTube video that I was supposed to upload today, and it's going to be late regardless, but hopefully I can finish it tonight and get it at least in the early hours of the AM. You know this part. Sundays, 6 p.m. Pacific time, twitch.tv/midnightjester8. Love to see you over there sometime.